Hello everyone, this is Brian Bentley at CoinOp TV bringing you gameplay and commentary for LEGO Dimensions, the Ghostbusters level pack on the Xbox One. If you had caught our first video on with the Ghostbusters level pack, I had done some work in the middle of the level where you're out there as a Ghostbuster, busting ghosts and traveling around in the Ecto-1. Here we are getting into the boss battle with the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. And if you're upset that I've spoiled a 30-year-old movie, I just have to ask why you haven't seen it yet. That's all I'm saying. So while we are choosing the Destructor, the form of the Destructor, I'm out collecting little bits and baubles as one is ought to do in a LEGO game. I have to admit that while I'm doing the commentary for these videos, it's very difficult to not just flat out start doing all the quotes. That's how much I love this movie. So Ray is trying to think of the the thing that could kill them the least, or have the least impact on killing them, and he chooses Mr. Stay Puft. Now I kind of find the actual form that they choose for the Stay Puft to be, wow. It's a little creepy, not gonna lie, but Traveler's Tales does such a good job at capturing the essence of whatever license that they're taking advantage of for a LEGO game. And in all honesty, this is no different from any of the other ones. Gozer feels like Gozer. All the main characters feel like who they are, and now it's time to get it on with Mr. Stay Puft. I do find it interesting that, and it's something I thought of in, while LEGO Dimensions is not nearly the most complicated game that I have ever done. Oh, I forgot about that, where I accidentally pick up Ghostbuster or, another character a couple of times. And I'm just like, what? I don't understand. Like, I mean, honestly, if you had picked up a human being with a proton pack, with a stream, essentially you'd kill them. Oh, here we go with fighting a few of the mini Stay Puft dudes. I like those guys, and I think they're really cute. I do appreciate that the inactive characters, the characters I'm not playing as, such as Wildstyle or Gandalf, they will go ahead and fight the little Stay Puft dudes for me. While I'm saying that the LEGO Dimensions is not the most complicated game or challenging game, this is no Bloodborne, folks. What I find interesting is I think this is a great game for children to kind of cut their teeth on something new, a different type of game. And I know the LEGO games have been out for a while, and I'm sure that people have made that, made this discovery on their own. But on the other hand, I do find it interesting that while while kids are playing it, they're learning those essentials that we already had, kind of, in the, that we've already had. So, for instance, right now, Stay Puft is going to come up with a truck, and it's kind of in gold, and you're like, oh, okay, well, I know to shoot this because this is what you do, The boss, quote-unquote, leaves himself or herself open, and you use that opportunity to, blow up whatever it is in their hand. Okay, yeah, that's what I do. Okay, now there's going to be so he's on fire. This is like the final version of the boss, and in a way, I kind of feel like Final Fantasy really had a good part of that, because that and The Legend of Zelda, where there's like 17 forms of Ganondorf before you actually defeat him at the end of the game. Well, there we go. I did it again, where I picked up I think it was Ray or Egon, and now he's toast. Oh, here we go. Here's some serious fire. But it's fun to see that, this is kind of paving the way for the next generation of gamers to really understand, some of the you know, I feel like things that are, you know, that were already known to us. So I think that's fascinating, really. So the boss battles in the LEGO Dimensions games, I'm not gonna lie, they're pretty rote. It's see pattern, read pattern, defeat boss. Now here's something: is he's all like, like ooh, and it took me a few seconds to realize, oh wait, I'm supposed to stop and build something. For whatever reason, that just did not occur to me. But then we have poof. So we drive the Ecto-1, which, in the movie obviously wasn't on the roof, but, it's small enough to drive in here. So then we do that, and now it's time to cross the streams. But, but before we do that, I'm going to make sure I pick up a few more pieces here. I didn't even see the spot on the ground, but overall, really enjoyed the level pack here for the Ghostbusters level pack, and looking forward to especially like the Midway Retro game one. I love the touch with the toasted marshmallow. I feel the same way as Winston does here at the end, where he jumps into the giant marshmallow. I find myself would probably do something like that as well. Hopefully what you have done is you've liked the video. If you do, there is a thumbs up underneath the number of views. Please go ahead and click that, as well as subscribe to CoinOp TV. And yeah, I think that's going to do it for me, and we will catch you next time. Thanks, everybody.